Hello there, Internet. I am your host, J-Man. Welcome you all to some Let's Play Resident Evil 4 Remake. Yes, deja vu. I have seen this state before. Riding on the beat, and I died the time to call. Now, yes, you might be familiar with this. So, if y'all remember, early in my Let's Play career, I did a Let's Play of the original Resident Evil 4's Switch release. It was on for a friend, Amore, but because, well, I knew nothing about Resident Evil, and I need a break from need some action in my diet. And, well, I picked Resident Evil 4 because, well, I was like the less scarier of the games. I already owned it since, well, I Scott the Wise. Now, I have actually beaten this game. But don't worry. Because I hate myself, I will be doing it from a fresh save. Like, this game probably does, expect... Well, I don't think it's required for you. You have assisted because of her. I'll change it to assisted when I need to. No, I'm not wearing a suit. Here I am. So, also, happy birthday, Amori, but I hope to get this game out for her birthday. Also, I'm playing on my PS5, although I might switch to PS4. Since, well, I kind of need to. I love a good cult sacrifice on a Sunday night. Decapitation! I had to, okay? Capcom presents
1998.
I was barely a few weeks old.
The day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella.
Worst first day on the
Somehow
job ever.
It, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything.
Oh, hey, definitely not
If I
gonna
could
be
just
important
forget
later
what happened
character.
that night. The pain, even for a second.
Yeah,
This
apparently
time,
from what I know,
it
some
can
girl
be
that Leon
different.
was looking after.
It has to.
Basically, they said Leon was kind of forced in this because it was either hand the girl over to be experimented on by the government or work for them.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? place. As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
Yeah,
That
I'm gonna keep
someone
it on
must
there,
be
but the
very
edgy mask
important,
stays. The edgy mask stays.
Chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure your boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows.
Or dress like
Maybe you
Black
did.
Noir. Expect more riffs this
You
time.
have a strange sense of humor.
I spent my last Let's Play
I'm gonna
reading.
let you in on a little
I
secret.
want to make riffs.
Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
Yeah, and in the remake, they don't know that Leon is trying to looking for the government, for the U.S. government. That's one difference I am aware of. Oh yeah, another thing is you guys actually know what I'm saying this time, since well,
This is it.
Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back.
I got to take a piss, which will definitely kill me in the next 5 minutes.
Qué frío.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
Yeah, I might do more about my eulogy for this.
Hey, ¿hay alguien ahí?
Playing Othello or something? Alright, so back to the story. Oh wait. Yeah, it's kind of cutscene. He looks like your average unpaid intern on a Saturday night.
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe you better go and take a look. Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me.
Alright, well, yeah, I might change the mask. So, basically, we already can't remember what happened. So, Resident Evil... The timeline goes like this. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, and 3. Yeah, apparently those games take place in the same time. Oh crap. Leon was just a simple guy working on his first day at the job at the first day at the job at Raccoon City. And well, I think I can tell he couldn't and after escaping after Raccoon City got nuked to death, Leon was pretty much forced to join the government. Either or get some girl that was he befriended, that was kind of important to get experimented on or something. I can't remember the details. And I remember Krauser. I saw Krauser there because I remember when I first played it. I'm like, am I supposed to know who Krauser is? Because I'm not a die-hard Resident Evil guy. Like, yeah, apparently that's how they expect you to know who he is. Like, we call this, remember the new guy? So when they introduce the character, like, a character out of the blue, and the show acts like he's always been a big deal out of everything. I kind of introduced Thomas like that for J-Mod, where Sean asked Thomas because for the lore, like, Thomas was in the Turnabout Idiots because he was in, like, the jury, or technically the audience of the court case, because he's I knew his season of Rick and Morty. Yeah, I don't remember I made a ship
Anyone home?
a ship. The house is a lot bigger than it was in the first game. Big. Judgment is nigh. Yeah, so I remember, again, one thing I remember was, like, when the remake was announced, my reaction was a simple why? Because I just didn't think a remake was necessary.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
I only took Spanish. I only took, like, a sophomore year of Spanish.
This is not good.
Yeah, like I said, I remember, like, I didn't know why they needed this game needed remake, since it's, like, the most ported game
Man, that stinks.
of all time.
Hey. I read you.
I don't know.
What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, the remake,
What was that? No fucking way.
God damn it, not again!
This just keeps getting worse.
Well, time to commit murder again. So, weed! There's like 2 bullets in this thing.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The president's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up.
Oh yeah.
Something's happened to people
Can't
here.
tell this game takes place in 2005.
Escorts her.
The distant year 2005. Here's a mech,
Talk later.
a Spaniard.
I'll let myself out.
Yeah, I already brought this up before. Like Resident Evil had like a crazy development. First was that it started out as an over-the-top hack and slash action type game, starring a man named Tony on a place called Malay Island. It was directed by Hideki Kamiya. This game was Capcom felt it didn't really fit the Resident Evil style at the time, so but rather than just cancel a perfectly good game, they decided just to remove all the Resident Evil elements, rename the main character Tony to Dante, and that's where we got, and thus Devil May Cry was born. And then there was like another one, Castle, which took place like in a castle, and like apparently it was supposed to take place in, and I think and that version got turned into another cult Capcom title, The Haunting Ground, I think it's called. And then there were like other prototypes. Another prototype was where Leon seemingly had hallucinations, and one of these was deemed the Hookman version. Because there was a psycho-happy murder Hookman trying to murder Leon's ass! Basically, as like a last resort, they said if all else failed, they'll just say, fuck it, let's just bring back zombies. So, but then they were able to make a deal with Nintendo, like with over-shoulder camera, and yeah, we're gonna remember like one of my favorite projects, despite me being absolutely terrified, because of one character, Steve. You always run faster than I.
Damn it.
Yeah, one big difference in this game is that your knife has durability. Meaning your knife can't get all too stabby and your knife will go breaky. I just pushed a door open. I swear. That'll make a great Gmod map. You know what? I'm gonna, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna check.
Shit.
Oh damn, he was burning they're burning the bastard alive? Oh yeah, the village is in someone made the village in Gmod. Someone made the village in Gmod.
Here we go.
You want to eat my ass? Okay. If you can't tell, I know little to no Spanish. Apparently, the Spanish in the first game was pretty bad. It was almost like so bad, over the top and bad, just that most Spanish speakers actually found it hilarious.
Next.
I am not going to eat your asshole! No, I'm going to do the stabby! Yeah, I even like asked like a lot of cosplayers, like Leon, somebody cosplaying as Leon. No, only Bun should be the one being choked by Leon. Yeah, if you're wondering, Bun's... I mean, granted, it's been a while since I've heard anything from Resident Evil, from Capcom. I do not want to marry your Tesla. Yeah, I thought Dr. Salvador was gonna be the spirit guy, like... I just opened my mouth. It's the psycho-happy murder chainsaw man. I thought this guy was gonna be the scariest part of the game. And then Steve happened. Yeah, if you don't remember, there's an enemy we're gonna run into later called a regenerator. basically, they're an enemy that's super spoopy. Makes me shit my pants. Yeah, this guy, he's an insta-kill.
It's my lucky day.
Yeah, considering that Resident Evil, Devil May Cry is also kind of going through issues like the Netflix series finally out, but it's very divisive. For one, I've always found it weird they got John Young Bosch to play Dante. Like, again, it's John Young Bosch. I love the guy. Just him being Dante. If you're wondering why I'm so weirded out by him playing Dante, he played Nero in the franchise.
Let's see you climb this.
Have fun trying to climb the pizza tower. Ha! Now that sounds how it like. Chainsaw and hockey mask.
You gotta be kidding me.
There's a bull on fire and I killed a man with a hand grenade. Yeah, Capcom really liked Dr. Salvador for some reason. Like, there was a chainsaw controller for Resident Evil for this game. Like, it was either PS2 or GameCube, but there was like and it's just as uncomfortable and confused as it sounds. Saved by the literal bell. Yeah, they think that they kind of turned Dante into Nero, Dante into Deadpool in a way. I mean, Dante was always kind of like that.
I'll give you the clear.
Él nos invoca.
There is like a villain named that lady swears like a has-been, like a Vinci Bob character.
Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
Where's everyone going?
Going bingo.
Bingo?
He said the thing! Next to a burning cop's corpse. Dude, legs burn that fast?
Roost to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Chickens! Chickens! Coins! Yeah, Dante just kind of came off as way too cringy, but trying way too hard to be cool. I guess kind of what Dante kind of is. Hey, at least we got a good Evanescence song out of it. Yeah, apparently they got Evanescence to make a song for the Netflix Don't Make Cry show, which was Afterlife. The most 2000s edge thing you can think of. Yeah, apparently this is from the same guy who made the Castlevania Netflix series, like the both of them, like. And from what I know, people loved the first Castlevania series. People were divisive about the first season of the sequel, but it got better. The only thing I kind of remember was that they swapped like Richter, his girlfriend, or at least like changed her like to be like a completely different character. Granted, she was a very minor character to begin with, so I'm not that bothered by it. All I know is that I think they're gonna do Symphony of the Night. Is that it did Symphony of the Night, which means does my boy out? Okay, I remember like in 2017 when the show first came out, I saw a guy on a plane watching it, and I was so tempted to walk up and ask if Alucard shows up because it's my boy Alucard. Oh yeah, apparently there was like some kind of controversial DLC in the form of a map, which I may have bought. That allows you to get more treasure. This is the town of Kusek. This is my wife. Mate, this is good. He is paid in my household. He gets that, I get that. I wonder, he cannot afford. Great success. My wife! Get ready for me to speak in very, very mid-odds humor. My wife! Jake is my... I broke like 5 of my kidneys! Fucking, we're just gonna make Leon a himbo. All I know now is that Leon could default dance in Fortnite. Yeah. I remember correctly, Leon was a skin in Fortnite, but they don't sell it anymore. Like, I remember Rhea was a skin. Rhea became that moment. Rhea became Kevin Bacon. Take that out of context.
There it is.
Okay, every time I see that, So I don't know if I remember splashes if it were
Won't
real
open.
videos. But there's like one where it's like for Resident Evil where Leon, Leon, what are you doing here? Oh, this guy, that's Japanese. Yeah, you also might notice those blue medals. They're a bounty, basically. Can I have it? I know one of those chickens can drop a golden egg. Eggs are thick.
It's locked.
Sing the beginning of Moana. Save 4. You ever get a full herb combo? crap, it's a Minotaur. Make water, make wave, make wave. You make me violate you, no matter who you are. I have begun. You took it from the law. Sick with you. Why is everyone here calling me an asshole?
They keep coming. No good.
I like Buster. See? Wanna make way. What ball? Cause we're cops. Cause we're cops. Every day I think of the pleasures of life. Conocer cair. Energy got boost anemo. Pahina no. Honey vanilla.
Give me a break.
Ah, I love a good beating up random cops with knives with your wife like everyone else. Yeah, I'm just turning this into Mystery Science Theater 3000. But I can fill you up. Another day, another routine. God fucking damn it. bear traps even legal? Every day I know the flavors of life.
Damn it!
Cup of cap, energy, cappuccino, Chino. Okay, I won't lie. I actually hated Gab's theme at first because it just didn't feel like a Kamen Rider theme. It felt more like a generic slice of life anime theme than a Kamen Rider theme. But damn it, it's just so catchy.
Hey, asshole!
What do you want, Paul?
This the place? What's that noise? Shit.
I'm just a carpenter, bitch. Yeah, apparently I read somewhere that originally the other one had like a scene of Ashley being chased. Yeah, apparently Ashley is a lot better in this game than she was in the first. Not only is she like a lot nicer to Leon. Carlito?
That hurts, you know?
Seemed like you really wanted to talk.
How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke?
It's as if
You know, those things will kill you.
everyone's already
Oh.
dead.
Well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Who are you? Yeah, stop right there!
It's Adam Sandler! Alright, well, with that, I'm going to end the episode right here. Like, subscribe, all that spicy stuff. See ya.